Alright guys, looks like we got a spider on the see how close we can get to that spider before it jumps at me and bites me in the face. We got a spider on the 2010 Vulcan Voyager. Let's take this thing for a spin. It's the third one I've had. I really like these bikes. I am gonna kill that spider. Get out of here, spider. Alright. I've consistently had a Vulcan Voyager for sale for the past 3 months. They're really nice bikes. And something I've noticed is everyone rides away on these Voyagers real timid. Because they're like, oh, it's a big bike. And then 10 minutes later they come back and they're just whipping that thing around like they've been riding it for a year. I mean, it just you figure out it's actually a really good handling bike. It feels extreme. I mean, look at this. Woo woo! Look at that. It feels extremely light. I mean, you can just bam, throw it into a corner, and it's just I don't know. It makes you real comfortable riding a big bike. People are like, wow, you're riding that big bike, but it's actually, it doesn't feel that bad. Now, if you have to push it, if you have to pick it up, if you have to bench press the bike, yeah, it's going to be pretty heavy. The cool thing about this one, this is a 2010. The last two I sold were 2012s. It's the same bike, same engine, 1700 cc, water cooled. And this one does have cruise control, does have a radio. You can change the volume and the tune from the handlebars. The cruise control is also from the handlebars. You can set it and it works just like a car, where if you get on the brakes or you get on the gas, it changes it. You can decel and accel from a little button. Really cool. This bike has these cool retro gauges on it. And it's got a pretty nice stereo system too. You can also hook up a comm system to it. It's got the radio, or the antenna on the back on the tour pack for the comm system, which is real cool. This particular bike only has 5,100 miles on it. Maybe by the time you buy it, it might have 5,200 miles. Still extremely low miles. The bike runs like a top. I've ridden these with, the last one I sold had 17,000 miles on it. It felt the same. These motors are made to run forever. It's actually normal to see a touring bike like this to do 15,000 miles a year. That's actually very normal. This one has, this bike does have overdrive on it. This bike does have the big front windshield. And yeah, this bike's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing with the radio. I've never had my song come on while I'm riding the bike, which is kind of a bummer. But one of these days. The thing about having a radio on your bike is when you're in your car, you can listen to like that stuff that you're like, yo, I like this song, but I don't want people to know I like this song. But when you're riding a bike like this and you're blasting Taylor Swift, you know, you kind of lose some of your street cred. That's part of my issue, you know. But really, really fun bike to ride. I catch myself hopping on it and riding around, and more than I thought I would. It cruises, it's real smooth, is water cooled. Does have it's a full dresser bike, guys. This is the most comfortable style of bike. You want to throw your wife on the back, This is probably not for, this is not for a beginner rider. It's just, it's got too much weight. You need to learn, you need to acquire motorcycle balance before you hop on a bike like this. It's a bike for the, you know, the guy's been riding for a while, and he wants to start doing big trips with his spouse, with his wife. Throw your wife on the back. My wife's never been on the back of something like this. It would spoil her. From the sport bikes I used to put her on the back of, this is like Taj Mahal. Don't put your girlfriend or wives on the back of a sport bike unless you don't like them. Put your girlfriend on the back of your sport bike if you want to break up with her. If you want her to break up with you, just to make it easier for you. Now this thing has real precise shifting. It's not clunky. I mean, it's, you might describe it as clunky, but if you rode like an M109, you'd be like, okay, that's clunky. This is just like a hammer. It's like, chung, boom, chung. You know, so I mean, you don't miss a shift. You know it's in gear. I like it. I think it's kind of what you would expect for a big bike. Guys, this bike, last one I had of these, or the first one I had, went to Roanoke, Virginia. The second one sold to a guy local. Who knows where this bike's gonna go. This bike's in great shape, guys. This bike is, I mean, we'll walk around, we'll pick it apart in the other video, but this bike's pretty close to being perfect. And whoever gets this is gonna love it. Feel free to fly in, and if you fly into Philly, take the train to Lancaster for 20 bucks. I'll pick you up at the train station. If you fly into Harrisburg, I'll pick you up at Harrisburg. Don't fly into Baltimore. I don't want to pick you up in Baltimore. But feel free to fly in, or to take the train in, and drive this thing home. You'd have a blast. You and your wife make it a trip. Hit the outlet malls. A lot of cool stuff to see in Lancaster, Pennsylvania if you've never been here. I mean, I'm driving through it right now. Look, it's gorgeous. We do have a nice little city life. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Guys, check out my YouTube channel. I got tons of bikes. I get new bikes in every week, sometimes every day. I make new videos like all the time. And I like to think we have a lot of fun on this channel. At least I do. I have a lot of fun. I got a lot of fun getting stuck behind tractors. What would happen if that tractor started rolling backwards? Would I be able to maneuver this bike fast enough to get out the way? Man, I don't know. I don't know. This is what I got to deal with in my head. This bike is telling me I need fuel. If you come to check this bike out, I will put fuel in it. Guaranteed. This bike's a lot of fun, guys. And I've never had anyone ride a Voyager and not like it. You know what? One guy didn't like it because it made his legs fall asleep because he was shaped a little irregular. But that's not. And he said he couldn't ride 9 out of 10 bikes that are out there because of that same problem. For some reason, it would cut the circulation out of his legs. But yeah, everyone who rides this thing says the same thing, like, wow, that bike is smooth, and it's just so nimble. It doesn't feel like a heavy bike. There we go, he's going my way, of course. bike with tires like that on it. Alright guys, check out my, subscribe to my channel. I got a website coming up. Should be up and running and usable in about 2 weeks. It's going to be Srkcycles.com. And I sell about 20 bikes a month. Alright guys.